right, y'all. Let's get this party going. Let's see, how can I share my screen? Perfect. All right, yo. So this is what we're going to be doing, making a cold calling script for cold calling, SMMA, local outreach. Let's get it. So what I want to do is target local people in my area specifically. So what I was doing in the past was I would have a list of like 4,000 people. I would just dial. I'll be like, hey, do you want marketing, blah, blah, all that crap. Anyway, they were like thousands of miles away. They barely knew me, no trust established. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to literally call people within like a 10 to 20 minute radius of my house. And I'm going to be literally pitching an in-person meeting. None of that stupid, mile away meetings anymore. So let's get into it. I've been cold calling since 2 years so far. I've called thousands of people. I would say I'm pretty good over the phone. So this can be a useful video. Now, there's multiple things you have to take into consideration when making a cold call script. First, you're going to have the opener. Okay. So you're going to have the opener, how you open the call. Then you're going to transition into the pitch. And then from there, you're going to go into the actually, let's call it the booking. I was going to say setting, but let's go booking. Into the booking. So there's three parts to any cold call: opener, pitch, booking. Now, I would say personally, one of the most important parts is the opener, right? If you open up like everyone else, hello, this is Rafael. I'm calling from HIS Services. Hang on, right? Not going to work. So you always want to make sure that you have a good opener, something that preferably makes them laugh or is, kind of funny to them, right? So we're going to have a opener where you can either make them laugh or you can have some sort of local relatability. Both of those work very well. And for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using one that is local. So the first thing that I want them to say is some sort of yes. So I could say something like this: sorry you broke up there. Is this business name? This one works quite well. I've used it many times. So I think I'm going to be experimenting a bit with this opener. Oops, sorry you broke up there. Is this business name? That's going to be one of the openers that we can use. Another one is just going to be like, hey, is this the niche service? So you can call them and just say like, hey, is this for the landscaping, right? And then they're like, oh, yes, it is, right? That also works as well. Or you can just say, hey, sorry you broke up there. Is this ABC Plumbing? And then they'll be like, yes, blah, blah. Cool. Okay, so those are two of the openers that I think we're going to use. And now for the pitch. This is where you're going to get them to say either yes or no. So it's still part of the opener. Or actually, no, it's not part of the opener. Okay, so pitch right here. So after they say, sorry, you broke up there.